This is Starcade, TV's first video arcade game show, starring your favorite video games, and some brand new ones being introduced to the public for the first time.
I'll be honest, a lot of games when I watch the show I didn't even know back then.
Okay, thank you very much. Welcome to Starcade, and of course we're here backstage where our players are warming up for today's big match today.
You see the kids over here are playing the game in the background. I don't know if they're really playing or acting like they're playing. I always wondered that.
Ready, Emily? All right, let's go play Starcade. Here we go.
Look at the host running too.
People ask me if I jog. I say, no, I just play Starcade. You guys are pretty fast going through the hall back there. What's your name?
David Litwin.
David, how you doing?
Okay.
Good. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
David Littman. I think David Littman might have a little bit of makeup on.
Well, I go to Cupertino Junior High. Just graduated, so I'm going to high school.
Ooh, Fancy Boy is going to high school.
Boy, give me a poem.
Okay. Well, all right. Here, there's one I made up for a class.
Just ran out of time, David. Son of a gun, I'm sorry, but...
Oh, there you are. Fair. Oh, man. He got roasted by the host. You see that? That's what you got to love about this host. He'll roast you in a second. Give us one of the poems you wrote. We don't got enough time to hear your stupid made-up poem. I don't think David had a poem. I think he made it up and got called out on the spot. Tell us about one of them poems. He could have just made up something. Look, Junkman, give us a poem you wrote. Okay, here's one I wrote. Roses are red, violets are blue. My dog is dead because he smelled my shoe. See, it's easy just to make up something. Oh, David, you can't trick us.
Save it for a little later. Emily, how are you?
Fine.
Good. What about you?
Barb from Stranger Things is on here. All right. This must be a celebrity edition. We got old Barb here, remember?
I'm from Omaha, Nebraska.
Really good. Nice to have you. Walk all the way here?
No, we drove.
And what else?
I have a home computer.
That was the thing to tell people back then. Tell me a little something about yourself. I have a home computer. A home computer. Didn't want to get mixed up. I have an office computer. Is that something you brag about?
I like to ski and draw.
I also let it go missing in season 1, and no one cares.
This fabulous video arcade game today, it is Munchmobile.
What the heck is Munchmobile? I've never ever heard of Munchmobile.
Okay, David and Emily, shake hands. Go play Starcade, that's it.
They was in such a hurry to run off, they almost didn't shake hands.
In slot number 1, a brand new game, Crystal Castle, a jeweled fantasy.
Crystal Castle, never heard of it.
Then it's Pingo, a saunter through an ice block field.
Pingo, never heard of it.
To Arabian, a sheik in a fight.
Arabian, never heard of it.
Then Ms. Pac-Man, a petite munch around the maze.
Miss Pac-Man! That's my game right there. Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man is my game. I love Miss Pac-Man.
One of them, as you know, is a mystery game. Pick it in the first 3 games. Automatically, you win a valuable prize. Right now, Kevin will tell the home audience what the mystery game is.
Well, see, us at home knew what the mystery game was, but the players never knew.
Right now, Kevin will tell the home audience what the mystery game is.
Our mystery game is...
Look at David. He's very confused. Why can't I figure out what the mystery game is? He's looking like he's trying to... What's he looking at? His mom must be in the audience trying to give him hints, trying to do sign language or something. Let him know what the mystery game is.
First one to buzz in gets to answer the question. Answer correctly, you'll pick our first game.
He's got questions in his sports coat.
In Mousetrap, how many dog bones are there? A, 6, B, 4. David?
4.
4 is right. You sure know your video games.
You know your video games. Mousetrap ain't a video game. It's a board game that you have to spend 20 minutes to set up just to watch everything fall down in 2 minutes. No one ever played the game. They just set it up to watch the mousetrap go off, which if it ever worked, it'd be surprising.
Arabian it is. So we will ask our resident Swami.
First I thought it was a bad edit. Was that a joke? Come on, even I make better jokes than that, and I'm horrible at making jokes.
Kicking a few Oscars and Rockbirds for more points, but, oh, Offende, pray stay away from the genie, and, oh, Offende, so sorry, I do not speak fast enough to warn you of danger.
That's some racist shit, ain't it?
Okay.
All right, is this your best game?
No, it's not.
Well, why'd you pick it?
Guy's very confused. This is your favorite game? It's not. Why the hell did you pick it then?
Yeah. Pick the Oscar, okay. Doing fine.
Phew. I know y'all might not be able to hear as loud as I can, but I think they put the microphone right by the speaker.
Start from the bottom now, 22 seconds.
I don't know if it's, I hope you can pick it up. Listen, the crowd is going wow, listen, I know the audience was all kids, but they're screaming like it's a baseball game in the 11th inning and it's tied up. Listen to them.
David, way to play. Really well done. Head on back. Here comes Emily. Come on, Emily.
And here comes Barb. See what all Barb's going to do.
Okay, Emily, he got 4,600. If you turn around, please, so we can talk. 4,600.
She's facing the wrong way. She put her back to the camera. Barb doesn't understand how television works. David did. He smiled nicely. He clapped just right. Wasn't too loud. Wasn't too soft. He had some nice clothes on. But Barb here, she comes up and puts her back to the camera. She forgot she was even on a television show. Oh, there's a guy standing right next to her with the longest microphone in the world. Well, second. That guy on the match game probably had the longest one.
600, which is a pretty good score. How are you at Arabian?
Not very good. I played it for the first time today.
Just the first time before the show. Oh, well.
She's never played this game like most of us. No one's ever heard of this.
Oh, no. I just started.
Come on, Barb. Have you ever played a video game before? What are you doing? She's died like 6 times and there's only had 50 seconds to play the game.
2,600. Not bad on Arabian.
This is where it all got started, where they say girls can't play video games. Right here on this episode started the whole thing. Girls can play video games. I've seen a lot of girls play video games. I've seen a lot of girls great at playing video games. But, and this Barb impresses me the rest of this episode, Barb can't play any video games. At least, not racist Arab games.
Hey, don't go away.
Barb doesn't know what to do. Look at Barb. She's like, do I stand here or do I walk back? Do I stand here or do I walk back? Which way do I go? I come up, put my back to the camera so nobody can see me. And now when it cuts to commercial, I try to walk off before the commercial break.
The Starcade staff stays at the beautiful Pacific Plaza Hotel, a small Grand Lux hotel in the European tradition, 1 block from Union Square in San Francisco.
Ooh, across the street from Union Square.
Arcade audience travels by way of Trailways bus lines. No bus, plane, or train gets you there cheaper than Trailways.
Can't they just park in the parking lot across the street? They gotta take a Trailway bus? Where do they film Starcade at? Some remote place out near Area 51 or something?
David, you have a score of 4,600. Emily, you have 2,600. Okay, 2,000 points separating the two of you.
Barb hadn't gave up yet. She's trying. She looks confident. I got faith in Barb. She's gonna come back. I know she's a forgettable character in Season 1, but I think in Starcade, in Season 1 of Starcade, she's gonna come back and show us off.
What color is the nibbler?
Swear to God, I thought he said, what color is a nipple?
Red and white, B, red and yellow. David.
Red and white.
Red and white is right.
Come on, Barb. Barb don't even know what color a nipple is. I mean, a nibbler.
You are so sharp at this.
You think a nibbler's ever nibbed on a nipple?
And I only have ice for you, Jeff. Pingo the penguin swaggers his way through an ice block field, avoiding the snow bees, crumbling the ice blocks in his way.
Pingo. I've never heard of Pingo. Has anybody ever heard of Pingo?
Well, David and Emily, usually I give advice, some little play.
He was going to give the kid advice, and he leaned in to give the kid advice, and they faded to a commercial. What kind of advice was he going to give him that they had to cut it out? It's probably some racist stuff. Like if you're in an arcade and you see a group of come in, leave. Now again, that's not me saying it. That's what I think he said. I'm not the racist one. This host on the show is. You know, the show where they did the accent of the Arabian guy. Don't blame me for making a racist joke. This guy did. It wasn't me. I'm not trying to stereotype Barb, but I bet she's going to be better at this game. Not saying it's a girl game. Not saying girls can play all have to play girl games and boy play boy games. Not saying boys can't be good at girl games. Not saying this is a girl game. Not saying Barb can't be good at strategy cool games.
490 points. That's a tough game. I think you did fine, David.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know what this game is. I don't know what the point system is, but 490 in a minute, I've got to think 490 is a low score. Here comes Barb running over there with her sweatpants on. I like that pink sweater. Whew, sexy.
Now, Emily, he picked Pingo. I don't know how good you are at this game, but he got...
I like the wavy hair. You can see the comb marks on her hair. You know, you had to really comb that hair back then. Get it really, you know, you want to get some kind of that wing look to it. I love how she's got it. You can see the The lines in her hair from the comb. Very stylish, Barb.
Points a chance for you to score some points here.
I don't know. I'm not very good at this one either.
She's not very good at this one either. What the hell is she good at, Dig Dug? She beat David with just one. She killed one guy, got more points than David got for the whole minute he played the game. She's blowing Dave out of the water. Dave's not going to be able to go to school when he comes back. He's going to get laughed out of his elementary school. Oh, excuse me, starting high school. Dave, that's a good way to start high school. Getting on national TV and getting beat by Barb at Pingo.
20 points, you gained back a little of your loss. Let's go back and let's see what happens when we add up all of the scores.
I don't know why I don't like the host. He hasn't done anything to me, but it looks like he doesn't know what these games are.
5,090.
Way to go, Dave!
We're going to show you 4 video games. You name the games correctly, we have a prize for you. Any last words?
No, I'll just try my best.
Oh, that's really good. I'm just going to try my best. Positive Dave. Gotta love Dave. Very positive. Wears a lot of makeup for a little kid, but he's positive.
And Kevin knows he's going to give you a prize.
It's a white metal detector featuring ground exclusion balance to help you locate coins, jewelry, and precious metals.
Ooh. I can use that when I go hunt for my Barry Star Wars toy. Anybody know Dave? Maybe he'll let me borrow his metal detector.
And Jeff, this sounds like a party all of our Starcaders would like an invitation to.
We all got our invitations, Kevin. You mean you didn't get yours? Oh, well, your mail must be late. I'm sure it'll come.
That host is one funny guy. Look out, Wink Martindale. You might lose your job to this guy.
Emily, you're going to want to choose a game, so think carefully here.
Dang. This guy roasts everybody. Okay, Barb, it's your turn. You're going to want to choose a game. You want to get this one right, don't you, Barb? You know how to play the game, don't you, Barb? Your button works, don't it, Barb? You're going to answer these questions, aren't you, Barb? Whew. Man, she's going to have to go to the burn center after this one.
Think carefully here.
Oh, you think carefully, Barb. You're just a female. You don't know about video games. Again, it's not me saying that. It's the host saying that. He's racist and he's sexist.
How many different kinds of games in the game Journey? A. Yes, David.
6.
6, yes. A, 5, B, 6. 6 is right.
Dang, Dave just put Barb to shame. He didn't even get to the multiple choice and he done buzzed in. She didn't even get to hear the question. She's still over there trying to figure out what the question was. And Dave, with his makeup on his face and everything, he don't care. He's already buzzed in.
Xevious.
You did it. That's a mystery game. Kevin, what does David win now?
Ah! Yeah, Dave! Oh, clap like Dave does.
It's Konicka's new Disc 15, the world's first autofocus disc camera.
A Konica Disc 15? Alright, he'll never be able to buy a film for that now or even get it developed. Way to go, Dave.
Encounter forces beyond your imagination, like the deadly Bacula resistor shields. They're a flotilla of floating mirrors. It's battle for the planet Earth in Xevious.
What the? What is flying around? What's that, windows? Plywood flying you got to get out of the way of? Is that ships?
All right, David, so far you've got the name of the game prize, you got the mystery game prize, you've picked all 3 games, you're really getting on my nerves, David.
Man, he's like, Dave, you answered all the questions. You got the mystery games. You got this. You got that. Barb hadn't got anything, has she, Dave? Man, this host is brutal.
I shouldn't really bother to give you any hints at all. You just know what you're doing. You ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Okay, here we go. 40 seconds.
Man, look at him turn around, got the controller. He's ready to go. He is not playing around with Zekias.
3,510. You're great. Head on back there, David. Come on, Emily.
Now it's Barb's turn again. Let's see what she can do here. Maybe she took that sweater off. It's got to be hot on that stage. You know, studio lights all shining down on her. She's got the audience screaming at her the whole time. She's got to be nervous. She needs to take that sweater off. Who told her to wear a sweater to the game show?
Well, Emily, old David gave us a score to shoot for, didn't he?
No, Dave is a lot better than you, isn't he? This host is so mean.
No, well, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to wish you good luck.
I'm going to wish you luck. Maybe something wild happens. After all, you're a female playing a video game. You're not going to win. What a sexist host. Again, I'm not saying this. He is saying this.
Look out. Okay, another Solitaire coming up. There we go.
Well, shit, they could at least pause the time for her while they do the intro and bring the ship back up. She lost like 5 seconds. That wasn't her fault. Now, player 2, are you ready? I mean, come on.
Be careful. Oh, another Sokoloo coming. You have one more to go. 15 seconds.
She died again. They wasted another 5 minutes with the Ready Player One screen. It's not fair. They could at least stop the timer during this. It's not her fault.
See the old podiums back there? I don't think there's too much doubt about the outcome of this one.
Whoa, what? There's not too much doubt about this outcome. He does not like Barb. He doesn't like seeing females play video games, and he really hates seeing females on his game show. Never knew there was such a sexist guy on my television when I was little.
3,790. David's the winner. Good. We have some nice gifts for you, too. Thanks for being with us. And you, David, you're just going to take it all.
Look at Barb. He's like, well, is it time to leave? Do I walk off now or wait till the camera? Barb does not know what she's doing. First, she wears a sweater when she knows it's going to be hot in the studio. And then she turns her back to the audience when the host was trying to talk to her. And then they asked her, tell a little something interesting about yourself, Barb. What'd she say?
I have a home computer.
But Barb, I was rooting for you. Starting to feel like the host. I think I might hate you now.
We have a special prize for you for being the winner, Kevin.
It's the Aquarius Compact from Mattel Electronics, a complete home computer system with a keyboard.
Now to rub it all in, they just gave him a home computer. Oh, Barb, you think you special? You got a home computer? Well, guess what? Dave, the guy that kicked your ass at Starcade, guess what he's getting free? Yep, a video game cabinet at his house. And some more games. But you know what else he's getting, Barb? You guessed it. A home computer, and I bet it's better than yours.
A data recorder and a memory expander.
Barb's probably backstage crying, thinking, well, I guess it's okay I didn't win. I already have a home computer. So in a way, Barb was a winner before she even came on the show.
Are you ready to go home now?
No.
You're not?
No way.
Dave is not ready to go home. He is having too much fun.
For much of a bill in just a moment, we'll see if you can take that home with you.
Look at Barb. She's still up there. She don't know to leave or not.
Take that home with you.
Now security's probably got Barb and dragging her off the stage now. The host is probably screaming that there was a girl on this show. Again, I'm not being sexist. I'm not being racist. This show is. He even made a racist joke, and I don't approve of that.
Welcome back to Starcade. Well, David, you...
Okay, we back. Dave is still clapping. That is a clapping nut. This whole show he's been answering questions.
There's still 2 games left unplayed. Ms. Pac-Man and Crystal Castles.
Crystal Castle or Miss Pac-Man. You know what he's going to pick. Miss Pac-Man.
I understand you reached your decision and you picked...
Crystal Castle.
Crystal, what the hell is Crystal Castle? He's going to play He's going to play Crystal Castle over playing Miss Pac-Man? What is wrong with this fool?
In 30 seconds, you're going to win our grand prize, and that is Munchmobile. So let's listen to Kevin while he tells us...
Look at that. Let me run that back. Watch this.
And that is Munchmobile. So let's listen to Kevin. So.
When that guy told him what game he was going to win, that Munchmobile, whatever it's called, you can see his face. He's like, trying to hold it in. He don't want that stupid game, and I don't blame him. It looks horrible. He's like, give that to Barb.
Woman, get ready to play.
Barb is still there. Will somebody tell Barb to leave the stage? What is Barb still doing on here?
Lost in a land where jewels line the streets and...
What, did he pick a fake Miss Pac-Man over a real Miss Pac-Man?
Okay, David, you heard Kevin. You get the honey pot, that's points. You get the magic hat on.
Get the magic hat.
You need 7,166 points in 30 seconds.
How did they come up with such a random score to get? You have to get 7,660 points in a minute. Look how fast he's going. Damn, Dave. Oh, the host is telling him now, you gotta go fast. He's going, look how fast things flying. Looks like I put it in fast motion, but I swear I didn't.
You did it! You did it, David! With the last second to go. Good for you. You got yourself a much...
He's thinking about maybe he can sell that video game he won, maybe buy some new makeup with it.
Terrific. Way to go. David got it all. This is Jeff Edwards. See you in the next Starcade. Until then, I hope all of your troubles get zapped. Bye-bye.
Anyway, that's a look at the show Starcade. I hope you enjoyed this video. Might watch another one? Not really sure. They always say you can't go back to your childhood, and Maybe you can't, because it was a lot better in my memory than it was watching this. But maybe it was just the episode, because I didn't know any of the games. And maybe because Barb wasn't good at any of the games she played. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment section below. Did you watch this show? Did you watch Starcade? Let me know what you think about it. If you've never seen it before, now you have. What do you think about it? And as always, please subscribe to the channel. Hit thumbs up so I know you like my content. And most of all, YouTube knows you like my comment. And where's he at? Fred, take us out of here.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.